This item in Fortnite is absolutely busted, and it's probably slipped right under your noses. I'm talking about Snoop Dogg's drum gun. Now, you probably haven't even thought too much about this item. You know, you're thinking it's another drum gun, it's another special one because you get it if you kill Snoop Dogg. You know, so what? You guys have no idea how broken this item truly is. This might be the best weapon in Fortnite right now, at least in OG Remix 2. Alright, so if you're not familiar with this item, basically you get it after killing Snoop Dogg in his tower. Snoop is an NPC that you can find, so you gotta kill him. It is pretty difficult to kill him though, I'll tell you that. That's probably why a lot of people haven't even gotten this item, is because they don't want to, you know, even waste the ammo killing Snoop, because he's kind of difficult to kill. But if you do, you not only get the Snoop Dogg drum gun, which I'll get into in a little bit, but you also get Snoop Dogg as just a partner, you know? Now, what makes Snoop Dogg's drum gun so special that I have to make an entire video talking about how broken it is? Well, for the Fortnite nerds, they probably already know, because in order to find out how broken this item is, you have to go into its stats. And you have to compare it to the normal drum gun stats. Now, you can find a normal drum gun anywhere throughout the season, right? It's one of the normal dropped items. But this one is special because the Snoop Dogg drum gun is way better in terms of stats than your normal drum gun. Even the highest rarity drum gun does not have the same stats as Snoop Dogg's version. And you might be thinking, what's so special about these stats? Yeah, they're a little better. Guys, these are the same stats that were on the original drum gun when it first released in Fortnite, and it was completely busted, and they patched it. So what I'm explaining to you basically is that in the game, there is a unpatched version of the drum gun in Fortnite. The original drum gun that Epic thought was way too busted and had to literally patch. There's an unpatched version, basically kind of a cheat, that's just like available for only one person, of course. Whoever kills Snoop Dogg. There's only one in the game. So you can see how busted this thing really is. I mean, the fact is, literally Epic had to patch this version of the gun because they thought it was too busted, and it's in your hands right now in this season. Some of you younglings might not even remember how powerful the drum gun is when it first came out in Fortnite. You know, it's been a while, but I was there, and let me tell you, this thing was a monster. If you didn't have a drum gun back then, and you were in the final circle, you were just gonna lose, okay? You needed one to win. And it's no different in this game, alright? The drum gun just works, okay? I don't know how many times I've killed people with this thing, but like, it's just the #1 gun, okay? It can be long range if you really wanted to. It can be short range. And I'm not even talking about the fact that when you get this drum gun, the only way to get it is to kill Snoop Dogg. And by killing Snoop Dogg, you get him on your team. And guess what Snoop Dogg uses as his weapon when he's part of your team? He uses his drum gun. So now you're not actually just getting one drum gun when you're doing this, okay? You're getting a partner, a duo in a solo match with another drum gun. Honestly, I'm surprised most people aren't talking about this, or more people don't have this. For some reason, every time I jump into a game, I'm like the only one who ends up going for this drum gun and getting it. And it's like, guys, there's a reason I'm getting so many kills. It's because this drum gun is actually busted. Now, if you're having trouble killing Snoop Dogg, by the way, because he is kind of tough, and when you first drop in, you're going to want to be the first one to get him, so you don't have too much time to, like, collect a bunch of loot and then go and, you know, wait for him. You know, you got to kill him as soon as possible to get that gun first. I found the best way is to get those remote grenades. You know, the ones where you stick down and then you can explode from, far away. All you have to do is wait for Snoop to stand still, put, like, 3 of them around him and blast it, and it takes, like, I'd say most of his health. He probably has like a quarter left, and at that point you can just pull out your gun to shoot it. That's if you find those. If you don't find those, like, remote bombs, a rocket launcher is pretty good. You'll probably find a rocket launcher somewhere in there. A rocket launcher will do you just fine. And of course, you could also play the long con of just waiting for somebody else to start fighting him, and then, you know, once Snoop's like about to die, quickly go in for the final kill. It's whoever just finally kills him off, not whoever does the most damage. But yeah, guys, that's basically my video. I hope you all enjoy, and use this information very carefully, alright? I'll see you on the next one. Peace.